Hey everyone, welcome back again. With AEW's Dynasty pay-per-view coming up this Sunday, it's got me thinking about the direction of the World Championship under John Moxley. Now, if you've been following his recent title run lately, I think we can all agree that things have been a little bit off lately. Hell, it's fair to say he's taking a nosedive into questionable territory. Ever since he had Daniels murdered on live TV, the whole Death Riders thing has gone south real quick. Don't get me wrong, I was completely hooked at first whenever Mox would come out every other week and cut cryptic promos after cryptic promos. But overall, the message was pretty simple, right?
Hate what AEW has become. Egos out of control. Celebrating when there's no need to celebrate, and dancing and partying when there's no need for dancing and partying.
Let's help the younger talent. Guys who've been in the company long enough but haven't gotten any attention or major push. Give them a shot. But fast forward just a few months later, Private Party had already lost the tag titles on a mediocre run to the Hot Syndicate. And I understand. I'm happy for Shelton and the rest of the guys. They are probably the most over in the roster right now, alongside Swerve, Tony, and Will Ospreay. But you have to admit, it is bittersweet because Zay and Mac deserve the better tag team championship run, even if it was transitional, like they did for Joe. And still on championship runs, what are we even doing with the trios titles? Most of the time, I genuinely forget that Claudio, Pac, and Utah are the champions. It's taking a backseat to Moxley's endless drama. Those championships are less relevant now than they've ever been. These three guys are nothing but stooges to John at this point. Sure, they get the win ever so often, but rarely clean and never convincingly to say these guys are legit champions. And the same goes for John himself. How am I supposed to shake in my boots and shake my pants when you need these guys to do the heavy lifting? I'm talking about the constant interferences in matches. Maybe it's just me, but I prefer no-nonsense champs, dominant, straight-up killers, which is the opposite of what the Death Riders are at this point. Yes, the World Championship scene was doing okay when this whole angle started, but I have a question. Who told Tony or Mox that it would be a good idea to lock up what is the most beautiful championship since the Big Gold in a fucking briefcase? Why? For some cheap pop? For when the fans get to see it again? And then have Coop try to smash his way through with Spike? What have you done to my precious?
Look how they massacred my boy.
I will never forgive you for this, John. And let's not forget he tried to justify this whole angle by gaslighting us in that one promo no less.
Why do you need to see it? Why do they need to see it? What do you need to see? What do you want to get a look at it? You want to take a picture of it?
What can I say? That's professional wrestling for you. Again, the whole idea of the Death Riders is to light a fire under the younger talent. But so far it's been Coop vs Mox for the most part. Powerhouse Hobbs got a shot, but that whole feud lasted like 2 weeks? On a side note, I hear people complaining about Danny Garcia's TNT run, seeing as he got lost in the shuffle of the trios matches. But he's finally carving his own path as a champion, going up against Adam Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom, Shane Taylor Promotions, so I'm actually fine on that up. Meanwhile, Orange Cassidy seemed to have forgotten he despises the Death Riders. He was supposed to be the chosen one.
You were the chosen one!
Though I'll give him a pass, he needed the break. The Death Riders, I cannot take them seriously. The Hot Syndicate is everything they want to be in terms of presentation. And that match at Revolution didn't help things neither. In fact, that was the breaking point, I think. We watched Christian hold that contract for the better part of a year only to lose it haphazardly because apparently Coop didn't want to lose on a 1-2-3. Almost thinking what I would still consider a 10-10 pay-per-view. All this wouldn't have been a problem if they just had Jay White win at Revolution. Anything is better than that snooze fest we got. But do you know why it sucked so bad? They were having a WWE type match on an AEW pay-per-view. Look, I'm not a booker, but here's what I wanted. Coop beats Mox, stay with me, only for Jay to turn heel on his ass. He's a better bad guy anyways. At this point, the Death Riders have already left the arena, disappointed. Christian, being the opportunist, comes out with his family, looking to cash in on former best friend once again, but he gets confronted by Austin and Colton, the Bang Bang Gang. The contract gets lost in the scramble. Jay gets hold of it, cashes the contract on a weekend coup, then is face to face. Swerve, Jay at Dynasty. Perfection. But shit hit the fan. That's not what we got. No. I'm still waiting on that massive Jay White singles push though. But I have to ask, what's the plan here? Are we supposed to wait for Darby Allin to come back from Mount Everest and challenge Mox? I said that's horse shit. I said do the needful. Give Swerve a second reign. He's one of the most over guys in the roster anyways. Let him win at Dynasty again. Then it's him versus Hangman or Ospreay at All In. Preferably Hangman. Why wait for Darby Allin? He has his priorities, and so should the company too. This is a business after all. The show must go on. Tony Khan needs to make the right call this weekend and course correct. That's just my 2 cents. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and until next time, have a good one.